Om Brahmadibhyo Brahma Vidya Sampradaya Kartrabhyo Mamsharishibhyo Mahadvyo Namo Gurubhyaha Adi Gurum Jagadvandyam Lokadhisham Paratparam Navayuga Pravartaram Ramakrishnam Jagadgurum Shri Sharadam Vishwamatam Shishyavrandam Shodasham Asmadacharya Paryantam Vande Guru Paramparam. We will move to the second chapter, superimposition, Adhyaropa. In the previous verse, he told Adhyaropa Apavada Nyayehi. When we go to the Guru, when the aspirant, aspiring for realization, aspirant, the word aspirant shows he is Dipta Shira. So such a person, what does he do? It goes to the Guru and Guru instructs him through the process of Adhyaropa Apavada, superimposition and desuperimposition. Now, what is superimposition is being told in each word is used in a particular verse. Next verse will be explaining what that word means. So the superimposition is being dealt here. Apasapa bhutayam rajjau sarparopavat vastuni avastu aropaha adhyaropaha. Adhyaropa means asarpa bhutayam. There is no snake in an object. Asarpa bhutayam. Saptami vibhakti. Bhutam rajjau. Rajjau is Strilinga. So bhutayam. Asarpa bhutayam rajjau. A rope is there which is not snake nor has any association with snake. Hiding or this, nothing is there. It is a rope without snake. Asarpa bhutayam rajjau sarparopavat. Sarpa aropavat. Superimposed. Snake is superimposed. Vastuni avastu. Aropa adhyaropa. Now, who will do the superimposition? Asarpa bhutayam rajjau sarparopavat. Sarpa aropavat. Sarpa aropa is done because of if light is clear, nobody will mistake a rope for a snake. But mandhantakara, when there is no clear light, it is something, if it is darkness also you will not recognize. It is fully darkness. It is not seen. Rope itself is not seen. Full light, you clearly see the rope. You never get mistaken for it may be snake or it is snake. But when it is mandhantakara, when there is dim light that you cannot recognize, suddenly you go out and a rope has fallen there, immediately you start shouting, snake, snake. He is actually seeing a snake there, which is not there. A rope is mistaken for. Now, where from the snake came? His ignorance has superimposed it. He doesn't know it is a rope. That rope, not knowing it is a rope, the mind has superimposed a snake on that mind. And how does it happen? From the past experiences. Past experience, he has seen something in his life, a snake he has seen or heard or recognized snake and is afraid of it because it is going to bite, it is going to kill. All that understanding, previous understanding, he has brought that snake into the rope. Mind has created it. Just like mind has unique capacities, you see the dream world. How the mind creates a dream world, which is not there. When you wake up and see, it is no more there. Nothing, except mind, nothing is there in dream. Mind has created out of itself. Mind itself has become a world. Whatever you see there, whether it is man or animal, or the air and sky, whatever you see in dream is mind. Mind has taken that shape. Here also, mind has created this confusion. Mind has created a picture which is not there. It has created from its past experiences, anubhuti, anubhava. Worldly anubhavas he has superimposed. The reality it doesn't know. Then the sarparopavat. Sarpabhutayam rajyo sarpa aropavat. Snake, there is no snake in a rope, snakeless rope. On this snakeless rope, snake is superimposed because of the ignorance. What is the ignorance? Bandhandakara area. There it is adhyaropa. There it is deep inside. There is avarana, ajnana avarana. That ajnana avarana is not allowing us to know who am I. Vastuni avastu aropaha. Here another thing we have to recognize is aropa. Aropa is called adhyasa. In Sanskrit, another term is adhyasa. Dhyasa, a thing that is persisting in our inner awareness. The adhyasa is the keeping a thing in mind. Adhyasa. Here the term is, Shankara explains it as smriti rupa paratra, atra paratra, elsewhere. Smriti rupa, from the memories, paratra, purva drishta avabhasaha, adhyasa, avabhasaha, bhasate, bha to shine. What he has seen earlier, paratra, is elsewhere, some other time he has seen, and that has been what is superimposition? He uses the term here, smriti rupa. The smriti rupa, from the memories, so many things are there, memories, which resembles it there, has been brought into picture, and then purva drishta, earlier seen, paratra, elsewhere he has seen something which has been avabhasaha. Here it has been brought into picture, and that has covered the rope, and the snake is projected there. Vastuni avastu aropaha. This term Sri Ramakrishna also uses. Brahma alone, absolute alone is vastu. All else is avastu. Brahma, ekmatra vastu, ashab avastu. All else is avastu. Here, vastuni, avastu aropa, adhyaropa. Vastu is what is existing. Avastu, it is not there. So what is superimposition? Vastuni avastu aropa. That object is vastu, here the term vastu is used with reference to the existential aspect. It exists. In dream, it is avastu. Has been on the mind. Mind has projected in such a way, whole dream world is avastu. But as long as you are in dream, it looks real. It looks real. When you wake up only, you will see it's, oh. When you wake up, it is not there, then it is avastu. When you wake up also, whether you are aware of it or are not aware of it, Sri Ramakrishna says regarding something, a jar. A jar, when you see there, or when you are not seeing there, it will not disappear. If there is a jar, whether you see it or not see it, it will not disappear. When you see also, it will not disappear. When you don't see also, because it is there, it is. That it is vastu. It will never disappear. Which, when the light comes, when something is going to disappear, that is avastu. It is not, it doesn't have an existence. So here he says, vastuni. It is very clear, it is with respect to purely existence, astitva. Existence is most important term in the Advaitic concepts, especially in philosophies, all philosophies. We deal with the existence. Does it exist? I am seeing this world, does it exist? That is the inquiry into reality. I am seeing, just because you are seeing, it need not exist. That is what the dream is. And a thing which may be existing, you may not see. Brahman is existing. Brahman alone is existing, which is not to be seen at all. Because the senses cannot project it. Senses cannot make it. Senses cannot perceive, mind cannot conceive, intellect cannot discern the absolute. So, the next sentence, Adhyarapa is clear to us. Vastu. The next term, because he is using the term vastuni avastu, aropaha. Vastuni, in vastu, what do we mean by vastu? Vastu, Satchidanandam Advayam Brahma. Ajnanadi Sakala Jada Samuha Avastu. Ajnanadi Sakala Jada Samuha. Ajnana, just ignorance comes, so many things, its family come out, one after the other. It is going to come out. It becomes a huge mass of things. One ignorance will create thousands. How much of multiplicity we are seeing? Only one reality has become appearing as this universe, multifarious universe. How it happens, you see. Just like a light passing through the prism appears 7 colors. And 7 colors combination is what we see in this world. Varieties, how many shades we get, how many combinations we see of the colors. Only 7, 1 has become 7, 7 has become multiple. Like that, one thing is there which is appearing as many. So, Ajnanadi Sakala Samuha, that Ajnanadi, all that is beginning with Ajnana, that is the cause. The light is there passing through a prism, it looks many colors. One is appearing as many. Ajnanadi Sakala Jada Samuha, Jada and Chaitana. Chaitanya, the Brahman is Shuddha Chaitanya. All jivas have 2 existences, spiritual existence and bodily existence. The Chaitanic existence and Sharirika existence. So, the spirit and matter. Jada is matter. Chaitanya is spirit. Spirit and matter, 2 independent existences. One exists, one doesn't exist and appear to be existing. We'll come across all those things later on. Satchidanandam Advayam Brahma. That alone is Vastu. That's what we say existence. It exists at all times. It has no In Bhagavad Gita, he says, you see, abhava and bhava. There is no abhava for bhava, and there is no bhava for abhava, which is not existing, is ever not existing. What is existing is ever existing. So here, Satchidanandam, Advayam, non-dual. There is no duality. There is one reality, one homogeneous, seamless existence. There is no seam, there is no stitching. Seamless existence. One homogeneous. There is no, you cannot see many things, or one as matter you cannot see. It is spirit. Matter means immediately multiplicity comes. Seer is there, seen is there, all that. When we say Advaya, I am also not there. Seer also is not. The Triputi, the triad of seer, seen and sight disappears. When there is no duality, there is one. Neither seer is there, nor seen is there. So sight is also not there. One existence. I dissolve, the seer dissolves. Then he sees the non-dual. In deep sleep, we experience something like non-dual. But in first stage of deep sleep, Sushupti Avastha, there are two stages we pass through. The first stage is where we have a single Ajnana Vritti. One which exhibits only Shunyata. Nothing exists. First we enter into the causal body. We leave this Sthula Sharira, Sukshma Sharira, Karana Sharira. In sleep, while sleeping, we leave the Sthula Sharira, gross body, subtle body, and land in the causal body, and then leave the causal body also. When we land in the causal body, there is one vritti, mentation. One manasika vritti is there, that nothing exists. Nothing exists. Only one vritti is there, Ajnana vritti. There is no Jnana vritti. It is Ajnana vritti. So, Ajnana vritti of absence of all things is there. And that also, the causal body, Karana Sharira also, the Jiva leaves and separates. Last, he becomes a Chaitanya Bindu and expands in the cosmic consciousness. The Vyashti Chaitanya merges in the Samashti Chaitanya in the second stage of deep sleep, where he doesn't know more duality. He is experiencing Satchidananda, but being covered with ignorance. When he comes out, a fool going comes out as a fool only in sleep. But when he enters this Turiya, it is same. He enters into Turiya. He turns inside and crosses the same layers, Annamaya, Pranamaya, Manomaya, Vijnanamaya, Anandamaya. But ignorance cover is not there. So he experiences and retains the memory because he is experiencing and going one by one stage. He is opening one by one door and entering. He is diving within. So inward journey he is taking up. So there is that one. Otherwise he goes, leaves one by one in sleep, becomes a bindu, expands, becomes a bindu again, projects and again. Yes, fool has gone and fool came out. And when we go this way and realize the self, a fool, even in dream, even in deep sleep, if the ignorance, the screen of ignorance falls off, he'll be enlightened. A fool goes inside and an enlightened soul comes out. So that is the Satchidananda Advayam. It is Sat Chit Ananda, existence, Sat Chit consciousness, bliss absolute. Sat Chit Ananda. The Satchitananda term is used only to indicate. It's an indicator. It is not qualities of the Brahman. When you say cold water, it is showing quality. When we say Satchidananda, it It is not quality of the Brahman. It is indicator. Sattva is told because it is. Do you think it is not there? Because you don't see, you are not able to perceive. It is there. To insist that existence. It is a told existence, not because it is quality. Anything you tell about it, it has become already within the realm of time and space. It is inexplicable. You cannot explain what it is. We'll see in the next class. Om Shanti 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 Harihi Om Tat Sat Shri Ramakrishna Arpanamastu.